it is so cold outside that I have made a tent within my tent. So this is my comforter. And I told y'all I would do a tent talk, so there's a lot to catch up on. I got questions that I can answer that y'all sent in. I can keep you up to date on what was going on with that trailer situation. People were asking about that. They were asking about the 4 dogs that came out of nowhere. And then things happened today. So let's jump right in. Also, I took a gummy before I climbed the ladder. So if that kicks in while I'm doing this, yeah, well, you're fucking welcome. Let's see how it goes. So question-wise, I have not had to shoot anybody. Nobody has made me want to shoot them. Everybody's been so freaking nice. It has been amazing talking to all these different people from all these different states. It's been amazing. So those were a couple questions. I had someone ask me about reading palms, and that is a common misconception with me. I've had a lot of people think that I do that. I have never read a palm. Your dead grandmother may talk to me at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday, but I do not know how to read your palm. I don't. I've never studied it. I've never looked into it. I don't do that. Okay, I want to fix this, but I don't think fixing it's going to make it better. It's kind of hurting my neck. Anyway. I should have written these down. There was like 4 other like real main ones. Anyway, we'll just carry on. So the trailer situation, when I was asked to look after those people's belongings in Zion, they were from Georgia. I showed y'all that video on my story to show you how close they were parked to me, and they literally were from Atlanta. And I thought that was really cool. They were a cute couple. They went and stayed at a hotel to get a nice hot shower in bed, which I get. The gym showers just, they work, but I get it. So I told them that I would watch that. But I just thought it was kind of cool that they were from Georgia, and of all places, you're around the exact same campsite as me. I thought that was pretty cool. The dogs. So I went to the Grand Canyon, like right around the part, I don't remember if it was the south or the north, whatever. Decided I didn't really want to go in. So I was making a detour to go through Flagstaff, and I stopped to get gas, and 4 cattle dogs just out of nowhere, where I was on the phone with a friend, and I was like, what do I do? Like, they can't fit him. I can't fit all 4 in my car, and I cannot leave them. What do I do? They're good. I'm pretty sure they're worker dogs for some land that was right there with cattle on it, and they definitely looked like they knew what they were doing, because one dog would like jump in the trash can and steal food or bags that he thought had food in them. It was like their Friday night outing. They definitely weren't malnourished. They were sweet, but they didn't want you to touch them, which was why they didn't end up in my car. But yeah, they ran off back to their little land and did their thing, thank God, because there was a highway right there. So that ended up totally fine as well. Everybody's stressing over that I didn't get back to, because my cell service has been lackluster. AT&T, get it together. So now, today, I got a site right outside of Sedona last night, but it stormed so bad that I couldn't set the tent up. So this morning we got up super early and we went hiking at Devil's Bridge, which totally recommend that. It's an amazing experience. But I get almost to the top. They tell me there's an hour wait. This is really hurting my neck. Excuse me while we adjust a little bit. I don't know if that helps me at all. Maybe if I just lay my head. All right, you can barely see that. My thumb looks huge right there. Anyway, this is not the edible, I promise. It's just me in a nutshell. So we get it almost to the top. They tell me it's super, super steep and narrow with stairs, and we had already come up some stairs that were narrow, And Monroe's already put in like 5 miles, so I know we have like 5 miles back. So I didn't get to the actual bridge itself or the arch. There was an hour wait and an hour wait once you got on there to take your picture. I'm not standing on. I can barely get in this tent without having a panic attack of heights, so no, I'm good. But so we made it to this really cool landing, and everybody's taking pictures and hanging out, and you're just talking to people. I don't know if that's I do. I just talk to people. And I asked this family if they wanted me to take their picture, and they said yes, thank you so much. And one of the sons starts talking about Monroe and that he had a cat named, I swear there's a point to this, just follow me, named after a Cubs player. And I said, well, that's very cool. I'm from Georgia, so I'm a Braves fan. And the mom goes, well, we're from Georgia too. And I was like, no shit. She said, what part are you from? And I said, just north of Atlanta. And she goes, oh, great, we're from Woodstock. Everybody, like all 4 of you watching this know that I grew up in Woodstock. So I don't have to tell you guys how rare that is. They literally are from Town Lake. One of the girls graduated a year behind me at the same high school as me. Man, the universe, dude. I got nothing. I thought that was insane. Same high school. She went there, is the same as me for 3 years. And we end up at Devil's Bridge, like 4,000 miles away, together. Okay. Interesting times, guys. Interesting times. That's crazy to me. That's just, I'm trying to think. Man, I really should have written these questions down. And it was also like a week ago. I've been slacking on you guys. Been very busy and driving. I'm headed back, basically. I'm on my trek back. The Salt Flats, y'all. If you ever go to Utah, you need to go to the Salt Flats. I'm not exaggerating. It's a fucking wonder of the world. I don't think it's listed, but it should be. We'll start a petition. Yeah. So, I remember this one I got a couple times question-wise. Pooping. Guys, I've made it over halfway through my trip because I'm on my way back, and I have yet to have to poop in the wilderness, and I am super proud of that. But I will tell you, so, I'm not like, keep it PG. So a lot of these, so I use iOverlander Campendium, I believe is how you pronounce it, free campsite website, and they tell you how primitive the camping is. So right now I am in Arizona, and where I am at, posted in the tent, is an OHV property. So off-highway vehicles where people come run, they're like rock crawlers and I don't know what else they're called. So those things, off-road vehicles. And when that is a thing, they have restrooms. They don't have like running water. You poop in a toilet that goes into the ground if you have to poop, and you pee into a toilet that goes into the ground when you have to pee. They have toilet paper though, and all that jazz. So it's not like you're digging a hole yourself. They provide you with a hole with a toilet on top. So I'm actually, I haven't had to poop outside. That's been a Angel Sings, an amazing thing. Probably just jinx that. Just a moment of silence in hopes that that's not true. But yeah, so I'm in Arizona, and like, I think she needs to get laid because I'm over the cold here. The snow. I've driven through snow just way more in Arizona than anywhere else. And I've been in Utah, and I've been in Nevada, and I think Arizona just needs to calm down. Just settle down. But it's super cold tonight. So Monroe is in the car with tucked in my Ugg blanket and a tiny little travel pillow because, like I said, she did like 10 miles today, and she hiked and went upstairs and climbed rocks and played with some Australian shepherds and lived her best life. So she had a day. We're letting her rest in the car. And I'm gonna pass out up here, but I think I'm gonna actually go back out because this land that I'm on is actually kind of cool. It's like black gravel and it's huge open land. Like where people would come set up and get their, are they dune buggy? Is that a thing? Is a dune buggy a thing if you don't have dunes? You guys know what I'm talking about. The off-road vehicles, you unload them. It's like a staging area. So there's tons of land and it is super clear outside tonight. So the stars are about to be chef's kiss. And I'm ready. I'm pumped. Maybe I'll get some good pictures. I caught a falling star in New Mexico on my way through the first time. I didn't know I caught that until I went to look at my pictures, and that was amazing. My hand looks huge, but I have to hold my tent within a tent up. So I think I know I just saw my breath, but I think I touched on everything. I've obviously forgotten like 20 questions, but I did my best, and I'm giving you guys an update. Oh, I got asked if I could do like a day in the life. I could probably do that. I feel like that's a lot of editing where I have to do like really small clips of like, hey, just woke up. My boogers are frozen to my face. We're gonna pack up and head out, and then like jump back in, be like, hey, just left the gym. Took a shower, tan, worked out. Now we're gonna go drive. I mean, I don't know. Every day's different, but yet every day's the same. Just kind of depends on my mood. Sometimes we start driving to go somewhere and we end up in another state because I was like, we're already in the car. We really didn't need to stop anywhere. We may as well just go where we're going. But, yeah. I really wish I would have read those questions. Oh, well. If I didn't answer your question, well, you knew who you asked and you knew that was probably going to be the case anyway. So that's on you. And thank you for coming to my tent talk, my tent in a tent talk. And I will keep you guys posted on my journey back. Should be back in like a week or so. Again, just depends on if I decide I like a place more and just never come back. I mean, I have to come back. I have to get my bed. That bed's amazing. But outside of that, I'll let you know. So I'm going to go stargaze and check on the dog. And then we're going to call it a night. Have a good one.